Hey guys, this is a short and quick video for you tonight. I'm so tired, you understand why in just a moment. As you can see, I'm wearing this pretty cool shirt. Now, believe it or not, it's um, it's actually 2 years to the day. So this is March 12 here. 2 years to the day since Adventure Time Live was here in Brisbane, and what a night it was. I mean, to see John DiMaggio again, and he even remembered who I was, which was so cool. Jeremy Shayner, who remembered who I was as well, because I met him 3 years earlier at the Supernova Pop Culture Expo, and John, I met him 4 months earlier at the same place. Um, and then I met Hinden Walsh for the first time ever. She did Bubblegum and does stuff on Teen Titans Go, and of course Olivia Olsen, who did Marceline. It was an incredible night. I mean, I cannot believe it's been 2 years already since Adventure Time Live. Time just fly by these days. I mean, it's. I remember that day very, very well. I had a referee the game in pretty hot conditions, and I'll explain more about the hot conditions in just a moment. And then I came home and yeah, one night was. I mean, that was one of the best nights I've ever had in my life, and the episode that we saw before the United States did was called Orb, and it was so good. It was so amazing, and the live scripts were amazing. I wish I could have been on that stage, but I know a few of my friends got to do a live reading of the script in Melbourne 2 days earlier. Um, but yeah, it was quite an incredible weekend. I mean, this was, believe it or not, in my opinion, this was the start of the Adventure Time farewell tour, because we later found out that Adventure Time would come to an end in 2018. This was in 2017 when we found that, so in my mind this was the beginning of the Adventure Time farewell tour, and it was quite fitting to have the farewell tour, begin in Australia, because Australia is actually, I think, I might be mistaken, but it was number 2 in terms of fan base behind the United States. I mean, that's how big it was here in Australia, Adventure Time. It still is, but it was just incredible. It's, like I said before, it's hard to believe it's been 2 years since Adventure Time Live. It was an amazing, incredible experience. If only they did this for Steven Universe, it would be so amazing. Do a Steven Universe live, but Adventure Time Live, something I will never forget. It was an amazing night, and what's happened since then? Well, I've spoken to all 4 of them, but John and I are really close now, believe it or not. We're actually friends now, me and John DiMaggio, and also with the other 3, Jeremy, Hinden and Olivia, I'm also talking to them occasionally. I do keep in touch with them, but me and Johnny are close, so they're all amazing people, and they all were part of an amazing show. And just quickly, um, as I'm talking to you right now, it's still hot. But what happened here today was just ridiculous. As I'm talking to you right now, we just had our hottest March day ever. This is supposed to be autumn here in Australia. Where I live, it's supposed to be getting cooler. Today, 41 degrees Celsius or 108 degrees Fahrenheit. That has never happened here in my hometown of Ipswich in March ever until today. Because normally the highest we get to in March is around 35 Celsius. Today hit 41, and my train session I had tonight was probably the most difficult training session I've ever had. Because when I got home, it was still 35 Celsius. That's like 97 Fahrenheit. That was at 7:30 p.m. here, so a couple of hours ago. But this weather is getting ridiculous. Last week I spoke to my girlfriend Amy Welsh, and she got 9 inches of snow in New Jersey, and it's supposed to be spring over there. Here it's supposed to be autumn, and we just clocked 108 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 Celsius. First time ever we've hit 40 degrees in March, ever. And I'm afraid this could be a trend of things to come. We may not even get a winter. I hope we do get a winter, but I've got a funny feeling we may not. And tonight's going to be an absolute stinker, so hopefully I'll be able to sleep. But yeah, this climate's ridiculous. It's actually getting cooler, yet here we are complaining about this summer weather. We had a few days like this in summer, but we've never had a day like this in March ever, let alone autumn. Absolutely unbelievable. Well, I better sleep in this disgusting heat. Hopefully I'll survive. I'll survive always. You'll be waiting a while to see my next video, but it will come. The next video will come hopefully next couple of days, if not next week. So click like, subscribe. I'm so tired. It's a combination of training tonight and the heat. Like I said earlier, it was the toughest session I've ever had, and it really was. It was so unbearable. If I'm being honest with you. Alright guys, see you next time. Love you all. See you.